Hola mis amigos and possible amigas, my name is your neighborhood friendly green screen cosplayer Taff316, and welcome back to Reading Your Comments. Shout out to the Steve Morgan Experience for letting me know that it's Thursday. I completely forgot. I was focused on this little munchkin and taking her to her vet appointment, so much so that I completely forgot that we were doing Reading Your Comments today. But since I know now, let's read some comments. Taff, did you know jaywalking as a concept doesn't exist in the UK? Kitty, you're sitting in front of the comment. I can't see it. Drivers must give way to pedestrians. Surprise, I haven't been arrested while in America, as I'm sure, but I've done it at some point, not knowing it was illegal. Well, here's the thing. It's illegal, but it's one of those laws where, yeah, it's illegal, but it's not really enforced. Like, nobody really cares, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess it's more seen as courtesy than anything. It's like, hey, don't walk in the middle of the street, jackass. You know, that's how drivers in America would see it, basically. And to be fair, don't walk in the middle of the street, jackass. But I mean, but basically, like, if a cop were seeing you do it, more than likely, unless you get a douchebag cop, more than likely you just get a warning. It's not really enforced. It's odd, but some of these shows I don't really enjoy watching on their own, but I do enjoy watching them as a reaction. I can't explain why, but this is definitely an example of one. Kitty, are you being intentionally annoying? I think she's doing this on purpose because she's mad that I took her to the vet. Kitty, you gotta calm down. But yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, some shows are just better to watch with others, I guess. I mean, sometimes, like, you ever had a video that you want to show to your friend because you want to see what their reaction is to it? That's why I try to make these. You know, I try to make it like, oh man, you know, I'd love watching this. I wonder what someone else's reaction would be to this. I wonder what it would be like to watch this with them. And I mean, that's kind of, I guess, maybe the point of this. I love Benidorm. I've been there a few times and been to that hotel. It's called something else in real life. It's literally the quintessential British foreign holiday, like Blackpool without the tower. What happens in the series literally happens in Benidorm. What happens in Benidorm stays in Benidorm. I remember I went to the island and did I say island? Went to the island and got chased and almost shot on by a seagull. It's a brilliant place. Well, I mean, to be fair, you could have stayed home into that. I almost got shot on by a fucking crow the other day. Evil little bastard. Can you do a reaction to the last of the summer wine? I can honestly say I've never heard of that until just now, but sure, I can look into it. I forgot how much I loved early Benidorm. It was a show that got very bad towards the end. Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, sometimes shows just don't know when to stop. You know, like, sometimes with a show, it takes a very good show to get into, like, 7+ series and still be good. You know? Like, once you're getting, like, past series 7, you know, it's like, damn, this is either a great show or the show's jumping the shark. And eventually gets to the point where it's like, it's time to stop. Your shock reaction to that girl in a pink coat singing is everyone's reaction when Susan Boyle first sang on Britain's Got Talent. I remember that video. I remember that video when she came out and everyone laughed at her. And then it's like, surprise, she's got the voice of a fucking goddess. But I mean, that's basically the lesson of the day, boys and girls. Don't judge a book by its cover. American reacts to American Inbetweeners. I feel like we're gonna have to touch on that monstrosity at some point, don't we? I mean, yeah, it's gonna. I mean, we're gonna have to see it. I'll maybe wait till I finish the actual show, but I feel like we have to see that at some point because oh god, I've seen a little bit of it. It's not good. It's just not. Please get a better channel name. Well, I appreciate the suggestion, Highlander21, but I think I'm gonna stick with what I got. If we can get to 100K by the end of the year, you have to move to England. Bet. I can tell you how I came across your channel. I love Queen. I loved American reaction to Bohemian Rhapsody. I watched lots. Yours came up in a recommended video, and it was the advert video. Ah, I got you. I feel like that's how most people who have been here a while probably got here, was an advert video, because that's what really took me off was the fucking commercial series. But if you're here, whether you're new or old, and you happen to remember what video you found me on, feel free to tell me. Congratulations, do more still game. I might have to, because that first still game video, I think I mentioned this in the 9,000 subscriber video, that first still game video, it was like, it got like 4,000 views for like its first month and a half, and now it has like 55,000. It's done extremely well, because again, I think maybe the search tractions for still game maybe started up a little bit more, or maybe it was more highly searched because the show ended like a month ago or something. So yeah, I might have to do another episode. Kitty's the only reason we've stuck around so long. Sorry, not sorry. Hey, I don't blame you. She's the only reason I've stuck around so long as well. The Sonic movie would have been better if they had stuck to the old classic features of Sonic the Hedgehog instead of making him look like a hobo hog that lives out in the streets behind a takeaway shop. Yeah, I mean, if they were getting a Sonic movie, why couldn't they just done animation? With like, I guess they could at least use the Sonic Boom version they used in the TV show. You know, I mean, I just I don't get it, man. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Will they not rest until they ruin my entire childhood? Nope, everything from your childhood is destined to be remade as a shitty live-action movie. So start getting used to it. Although, there are some exceptions. Detective Pikachu looks pretty good. They may as well go all the way and make Nick Cage play Tails. I would definitely see that movie if Nick Cage played Tails. Might watch just for Jim Carrey. You know, I feel like that's why a lot of people might watch as well. And here's the thing. Some people criticize the trailer saying, oh, well, they showed a lot of Eggman, but they definitely didn't really show that much Sonic. That's, in my opinion, actually smart marketing. Because here's the thing. Either they already know that their movie's gonna suck, or they already know that people aren't gonna be interested. So they went with what their biggest selling point is. Jim Carrey. I mean, pretty much everybody knows who fucking Jim Carrey is. You know, Jim Carrey is one of those people. He's Jim Carrey. If somebody says to you, like, oh, I don't know who Jim Carrey is, he's one of those people he's one of those guys where if somebody says he doesn't, I'm fucking the sentence up. If somebody says, you know, they don't know who Jim Carrey is, you look at them and you're like, what? How do you not know who Jim Carrey is? Everybody knows who Jim Carrey is. So I feel like this movie, Jim Carrey, I don't think will be able to save this movie from being terrible. I don't think he can do that. But can he save this movie from being a financial disaster? Maybe. Either way, I really hope he got paid well for this. Hair makes sense. Shorter days, longer it lasts till it needs cutting again, saves money too. Exactly. I just shave it myself. I mean, I did the long hair thing for 2 years, and that was fun. But I've decided I like short hair better. It's so much easier to manage, and how it is right now, I have to manage it all because I barely have any hair. I think you've got 8 episodes left of the Inbetweeners. We're all going to be voting for you to watch the films too. I have both the films on my computer, so we'll do it at some point. You missed the line in the Inbetweeners when Will's getting kidnapped and says, "Oh no, a kidnap? What are you, a Cockney Al Qaeda?" Holy shit. I did miss that line, but that's fucking great. Still helping you react to these. Charles Brooker's Screen Wipe, BBC, Lemmy Show, BBC, Friday Night Dinner, Channel 4, Fresh Meat, Channel 4, Misfits, Channel 4, Him and Her, BBC, Dairy Girls, Channel 4, Outnumbered, BBC. That sounds like a whole lot of Vimeo, but we can look into it. Misfits is a group of people on community service that gain superpowers. Oh, okay. Is that one show that was like really good in the first season, but then people feel like it peaked out after the first season? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe I'm thinking of an American superhero show, but that sounds familiar. Please don't react to Little Britain. It hasn't aged well and is mostly toilet humor. Looks like we're gonna have to gauge opinion then. If you happen to post a comment down below, please let me know what you think of Little Britain. Del Boy and Rodney do dress up as Batman and Robin in that episode, and they crash a wake. Oh my god, yeah, we're definitely gonna see that then. I'm pretty sure that Only Fools and Horses episode is in Miami. It was a subplot involving a priest and common wine. It's a bit of a laugh. Wow, how's the public transport out your way? I think that last one was referring to my comment about how I don't have a car. Actually, where I'm at, there's a train pretty close to me. They built it here. I remember when they were building it when I was a kid. It took like 2 years for them to build it, and it opened in '06. And it's actually pretty fantastic. It's very clean train. If you go on there, it's shockingly clean. And it's very cheap as well. It goes from one city to another. It goes from my city to the city I used to live in. And I could take the train to that city. It's like a 35-minute train ride. I could take it there for $2. And then I could take it back for $2. Because here's the thing. You could buy a one-way pass for $2 or an all-day pass for $5. But why would you not just buy 2 one-way passes? You save $1. Saints Row 4 is my favorite because it's batshit crazy. The GTA versions don't interest me as GTA games don't. I mean, that's fair enough. So the first couple Saints Row games, you could make the argument, are kind of GTA copies. And they are, but they're still great games. And while Saints Row 4 is very, very different. But I mean, yeah, that makes sense. If you don't like GTA, you probably won't like the first couple of Saints Row games. So, fair enough. Has anyone requested the Inbetweeners yet? Never heard of it. Alright, yes, that's going to do it for another episode of Reading Your Comments. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Per usual, if you want to see your comment read in the video, possibly next week, you can comment down below in the comment section. But that's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to like it. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, my Twitch where I stream every single day, my second channel for instant reviews, my Twitter if you want to follow me, my Patreon if you want to support me, or my Vimeo where you can see all the videos that have been blocked on YouTube. All those are in the description. Also in the description is a link to my schedule where you can see what's going to be posted on the channel every single day. Contents of that schedule is subject to change. But that being said, my name is Tafford16. This has been my reaction. Wait, no it hasn't. This has been another episode of Reading Your Comments. I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.
Granddad!